my training was that we use their minds to kind of figure out how to get the features. And if you look to your right, you can see Lazarus has found a big orange ball. Now that's his favorite spot for the show. In fact, if you watch him, he usually falls completely asleep out here while we're doing training. Lazarus is doing some beginning training now. In fact, he's now learning how to sit up on his hind legs. So Aiden's going to ask him to face front on his chair. Now, he gets those front paws way high in the air. Let's give him a big cheer so he knows he's doing a good job. Very important part of his training. All right, people, lads, I know everybody, you need to sit up high, a little flat for you. You can do it. There you go. See, Lazarus, they love you out there, buddy. We told you. Next we're going to bring down Bhutan, our golden tabby Bengal fighter. Now, he is 7 years old, weighs well over 400 pounds. I'm going to show you just how big he is. Now, watch. Andy's going to ask you to stand up tall on the side of the arena. You're not going to believe how big this guy is when he stretches out all the way to his full height. He's definitely a big boy. He is a big guy. All right, so that's the type of the group. Now, they range from 3 years old to 12 years old, and the older cats out here are a little more accomplished. And as the show goes along, we're going to take the opportunity to show you some of their talents. Now, first things first, got to get everybody up on their assigned seats. Now, each of our cats have their own assigned plates out here. It helps them keep track of where they are in the program. And as you're going to see, it definitely helps Andy keep track of the fighters. Alright, now you saw Andy working with Lazarus, so that's sit-up behavior. Let's see if we can show you what that looks like with more finished behavior, so we get these guys to do it together as a group. Alright, looking good there, guys. We're going to start on the right. There we go. This is our fighter. Say hello. Everybody say hi. Ladies and left, so off you go. Now, next up, we're going to introduce you to the different colors of the Bengal fighter, and we're going to do that by bringing it down toward the center of the arena into something that we call the laid-out position. Now, this will be led off by Bhutan, our beautiful golden tabby. Now, you'll notice the things we ask our fighters to do aren't particularly physically taxing. With our guys, it's all about mental stimulation, getting these guys to use their minds. Joining Bhutan on the floor next is going to be, in fact, the biggest fighter of the group. His name is Madras. He's a beautiful snow white male fighter. We'll see if he can find his place right next to Bhutan. And we've got our fellas situated down on the floor. Let's add some ladies into the mix. So we're going to bring down next Tamara, our white and black striped female. Now, as Tamara makes her way down next to the boys, you'll really be able to see the size difference here between the females and the much larger males. Now we've got the golden tabby, the snow white. We still need a standard Bengal fighter. So we're going to bring down Abba, who at 12 years old is the oldest fighter of the group, but not old lady by any means. Tigers in captivity typically live well into their 20s, so she's comfortably middle-aged. Almost there, so close. And there they are, and go lay down. Give them a round of applause. Good job, guys. Yeah, there we go. That's the behavior that requires a cat to think. We call this the tiger carousel, a 4-color carousel. And you call all the names so you keep these guys marching together in a pinwheel. Call all the names one by one. While Lazarus on the far right is carefully supervising on the big orange ball. Thanks, Laz. Couldn't do without you, buddy. Yeah, there we go. The tiger carousel. There we go. Exactly nice. We got. You know, we have a lot of good photo ops in the show, but maybe we're setting up a good one here. We've got all 4 colors: the golden tabby, the snow whites, the white Bengal tiger, and our standard Abra on the left. And once these guys are situated, we're going to ask them to show you how they like to pose for their family picture. We got 3 of them over there, you got it? All right, guys. You know, it is important to know that at the beginning of the last century, there were over 40,000 Bengal tigers roaming the wilds of India. Today, the latest census count puts their numbers at a rather startling 1,700 or less. That's why it's all the more important to have conservation programs. And in fact, by stats, the Bengal tiger has lost over 93% of its natural roaming range. That's hard to imagine. Now, for the final part of the show, we're going to take a minute to show you a couple of the individual behaviors that we've been working on with our cats. And Amy's going to show you how this works. He's going to be working with Tamara, our white and black striped female, who at 11 years old weighs in around 325 pounds. Now, we base all of our training off just basic natural behaviors that you'll see tigers doing on their own when they're hanging out at the preserve. Tamara demonstrated that here a little bit, but we're going to hopefully see if we can get her to do it in tandem, because we're going to ask Madras, our big Snow White male, to make his way down here. Now, here's an interesting thing. Madras is Snow White's, or Tamara's brother. These two are litter mates. But we're going to see if we get Madras and his sister Tamara to kind of walk down side by side. If we can get them to do it. There we go. And they'll show off one of their favorite afternoon behaviors. So we're going to see it go. We've done it going. There we go. Way to go. You know, these little retreats are just a taste for these guys. So we feed them between 15 and 20 pounds of raw meat every day. Alright, here comes the fun part of the show. This is time to work out here with Arisa, our 3-year-old Snow White. Now, Arisa is definitely a very agile girl. She's certainly the athlete of the group out here. Now, watch it here. He's going to play out here with Arisa. They're very food-motivated animals. And this is the basis of our training program, Words with the Tiger. Alright, here's Arisa.
So hot in root, drinking that whiskey, 96 proof. Don't need no doctor, don't get no pain. Just 2 steps ahead of my brain.
But tigers are tremendous jumpers, capable of up to a 10-foot high jump and up to a 30-foot long jump. But right now, we're going to test Arisa's agility, because we're going to put down Lazarus down here. His job is to act like a tiger hurdle while she shows off her agility. All right, here you go, Laz. That's the tough job. Don't hot cross will do it. There you go. Give Arisa a big round of applause. Way to go, Arisa.
Great. Woo!
Excellent demonstration. Very cool. She gets her meat treat for it. Well done. You know, this is just a taste for these guys. We feed them between 15 and 20 pounds of raw meat every day. Alright, Lazarus heads on the side. That leaves us out here in the arena with Madras, our big Snow White male, who is in fact the biggest tiger of the group. So we thought it would be appropriate to end our show today with Madras. Now, keep in mind, this fellow weighs about 425 pounds. Now, you saw Bhutan do a stand-up on the side of the arena at the beginning of the show. Madras is going to finish off that same maneuver. This time he'll do it right up on Amy's shoulder. Alright, get your camera ready.
Everybody's trying to take it.
Up he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for Amy, Madras, and the Marcon Tiger Reserve's Tigers of India. Hey, we thank you all for stopping out here to see us today. If you have any questions, we're going to be available along the fence line all the way around the arena, and we'll be happy to speak with you. Now, also want to remind you to check out the Safari Train Ride. I think he's still running over there, actually. Safari Train Ride's going, right? I think the Country Rock Show may not be going on in the rain. I don't know. You can check next door. That's kind of iffy, but Country Rocks is right next door. And the Safari Train Ride is going. What's that? Oh, just visual. All right. Okay, and you can check that out next door. Hey, we thank you guys for coming out. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day at Wild Adventures.